Alright, welcome back. Picking up where we left off on The Last of Us. I think we had just got through with the Aladdin and Princess Jasmine thing. I spoke to tutorial guy again, thinking if he would say something any different.
I like the word skint to be poor.
Yeah. It sounds more polite, I suppose. Oh, by Zale's room they mean...
to play around. Don't dilly-dally too long. We didn't come here to play around. Don't dilly-dally too long.
I will dilly-dally as long as I like.
Tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow. It's getting pretty late. You should sleep.
I'm sure the princess won't sneak out with us.
This is kind of one of those things where I was waiting for him to move, but it was actually waiting for me to press the get up button.
Oh, BioShock did that to me the first time. I sat in the little, after the plane crashes, you're in the water. Just sat there waiting for like 10 minutes.
You gonna cutscene or?
All right, we've got our new orders.
What is it this time? I'm sick of fighting those lizard things.
We're doing guard duty at Lazalis Castle. A bit more appealing, eh?
Not bad.
The Count's throwing a ball. He's invited all the cities rich and powerful, and they don't have the manpower to cover it.
I bet there'll be some.
At least 5 of us are gonna have to put on a shirt.
As soon as you're all ready. Got that?
And perhaps more feathers.
Yeah.
I'm noticing like Dagran's sword has kind of a keyblade look to it.
Yeah, it does. That little full circle guard.
I don't think I know Square made that, but I don't know if Horinobu worked on that series or not.
Sounds
I think
boring. Hopefully I can just stand outside
that
on
was
my
someone else. Just random side quest.
Ah. Gotta make some pretty colors.
Yeah, you'll see in a minute. She gives you a interesting dye color, which I will be testing out later just to see what it does. Yeah, this is funny. So she's telling you that she needs feathers from a specific bird in order to make her dye, and that the birds will only come to somebody with a kind heart.
I wonder if the castle
The
has
bird
a library.
knows.
I do love visiting libraries, but I suspect I wouldn't be
And that
allowed.
bird, chick track. It knows if you had
yeah.
sex before marriage.
Ready to go? Hurry up then. We don't have all day.
I'm gonna go meander around a little bit. Let's see, did I go talk? Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, Zale,
I thought I was gonna talk to
made
Mr.
something
Harmonica
good for
again.
lunch. Here,
Blues
do you want
Traveler,
some?
please.
You don't have to eat it right away, but when you do, tell me how it is. And don't let Mirania get her hands on it. She'll scoff the lot. She asked so nicely. Then I gave her one, then another, and another. It was bad.
Urania also has an addiction, apparently.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is one big chick track. It's all about overcoming addiction and living right by the Lord.
I don't know. Like Seren seems to have her whole deal figured out. She just wants to party.
That way lies the devil, or Reptar.
And this is gonna be. This is like the little fetch quest. Like I'm looking for the birds.
Oh, you actually have to find them around the city there.
Yep. And apparently, Zale has a kind heart.
Or this game's definition of a kind heart, dumb.
I think maybe perhaps she meant simple. And then I just kind of went around and looked. It had weird collision in some places when trying to get up that little ledge there. Okay, and this is where we're gonna go test out the arena so you can kind of see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if it lets you swap party members later on, but it since Lowell and Seren were there earlier when she asked you about it, that's who's going to be coming with us on this run through. I might do some more arena later if it changes. But
Gotcha.
it's a pretty cool layout the way they have it done.
Oh, we got a little. What's the little clicky dance thing in the background?
Oh, castanets.
Yeah. Oh. This reminds me very much of the new D&D movie.
Kinda. I need to check that out.
Oh, you should. There's somewhat like this, and it has an amazing reference to the old cartoon, the D&D cartoon.
I know that existed, but I don't know that I watched it.
Oh my god, I'm ashamed. I have the box set of it.
Looks like a classic defensive.
Nothing to be ashamed.
We're using magic to gain a strategic advantage. We got to take out that mage.
As experienced fighters, I'm sure
I'm gonna take out that
Team
mage.
Sale already have a strategy worked out. I think you're probably right there, Franklin. Who's that?
There he goes.
Jeffrey. Oh, I see. It looks like we're being joined by.
I'm so glad that didn't go off just because I dropped it.
Say hello to Jeffrey. It's my pleasure, Franklin.
I love this commentary. This is the best.
Yeah, it's funny.
A moment's negligence can be fatal on the battlefield, folks.
Everybody's cool with you just showing off this magic power.
Yeah, it's no point in questioning it. They are gonna have some of the glow. And sorcerers have pretty low HP as well. You can take them out fairly quickly.
Right. Standard.
A lot of the pickups early on, like I said,
about time too.
I'm liking so far that it's not a. You can kind of upgrade the weapons you already have. Oh, this is a pretty cool little tactic. So that lets you, like, if because other sorcerers can throw down their own little spell circles that their teammates can go in through. So you would use this to dispel it.
Okay, I saw the evil sorcerer's little field around him.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, they were a pretty tough bunch.
And in order to use it, you notice there's a new meter down below that says skills. It kind of works like a sort of like a limit gauge.
Do you get other skills? Do they all go off of the same skill bar?
Yeah, so you get your skill bar up, and then you could use one of your skills.
Okay.
Spiders! Oh, those things creep
okay.
me out.
It's tough to hurt
It's
them
not
if
just
you
any
strike from
spider,
in
that's a
front.
battle
Gotta
spider.
get behind them or use magic. You can leave the magic to me, so just watch my back, okay? And watch out for that big guy, Zale. He'll crush you if you're not careful.
Yeah. Big fellow there. He's got a...
This next battle? Good question. This team have a real fire
Fat
in their
thumbs.
eyes. They remind me of my own younger days.
That's that.
Interesting.
Yeah, big fella there. When he does his charge, apparently walls don't physics with him.
Yeah, I was a little worried when I saw this battle start, but you're kind of just one-shotting these guys.
Yeah, the sorcerers, like I said, they're weaker. And that attack from cover move does like a lot of damage. And it let me attack from cover directly in front of me.
Thrilling battle this is.
Now here's what I'm talking about. See, he just kind of went through the wall there.
It's just that Beyonce meme of like physics. I don't know her.
Yeah. I do like that your companions do comparable damage. Like, it's not relying on me to get the final blow.
Oh, right.
Very promising.
You get a... So you run through that little gauntlet there, you get 1,000 gold, and you get a little bit of XP too.
Yeah, you know, at least I do hate farming. I especially hate it when they make you like go out of your way to farm. So at least having an arena battle, you just go through, build a level, whatever you want to do, and then go.
Yeah, and then you also have in certain areas those little summoning circles.
Right.
I'd say
Yeah, so it's not like it's not a run around and look for a random encounter.
Oh boy,
Here's Zale,
do you
you can
have
have it. Buy
her
yourself something
mentioning
nice.
drinks again? I'm gonna build a bingo card.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Call it a present
Nah,
from Auntie
she
Simone
actually gives it to you and
celebrate
says,
little Zale's first arena victory.
Soren's handing out
Yeah,
cash
she
for
kinda-
something that's not alcohol. Somebody call a doctor.
There you go.
Don't
The
go
joke was
wasting
made.
it, yeah?
I'll make sure I spend it wisely.
Doctor, is there a doctor in the house?
Well, let's do this again sometime. I'm gonna have a wander.
She is
I'll see if I
actively
can tell.
ignoring him.
Yeah, we're back to the
Sounds
AI
good.
dialogue of it's just not.
Doctor,
They're not in the same
doctor.
room.
And still they ignore me.
Oh no, he
No,
acknowledges
that
it.
really hurts, guys.
Lowell, I said I'm going for a wander. Let's go already.
But no, she pretty much gives you the money and say go buy yourself a nice dress. And then here's the last third. I got the other two off screen.
Okay.
But apparently I'm not kind enough for that one.
Well, you did just murder a bunch of stuff in the arena.
But it was ugly. They were ugly. It doesn't count. Yeah. And I got the angel thread, and then I'm going to take it back to the lady for her special die.
It's just they just have to trick virgins into going and getting this thread. Only if you're pure of heart will this bird approach you.
Meanwhile, everybody's snickering at you every time the bird lands on you. Invisibility die is what you get for that.
Does it
So
do
that
what
will
I'm
make,
hoping it does?
If I remember rightly, you can die. Yeah, you make your equipment invisible. So
Sounds boring. Hopefully
next I will be testing out next to see what that next episode, or I'll test out to see what the limitations of that are.
I gotcha.
Ready to go? Then let's head to the castle.
And we're gonna go to the castle here and do our little job that we got hired for.
I always secretly hope that guard duty in video games is like the bouncer duty in Fallout New Vegas.
The wedding was but 1 month away.
It actually forces you to be a bouncer.
Was filled with excitement and anticipation. After all, the great houses of Argonon and Rambolt were to be joined in holy matrimony. Such a momentous occasion was the focus
Wow,
of the
their Hollywood dating name is Argobalt.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the maids here look like
I'll tell you, this Argonon chap is no
the female
slouch.
servants all look like they work in maid cafes.
The ball is due to start soon. There could be feuding nobles
But like
together
all
in
the patrons
same
are dressed
place.
in like Victorian
So
era
take care
clothing,
that nothing
and we're still
unfortunate
wearing our
happens.
Dagger's still wearing his assless chaps.
Your complete lack of class, eh?
Shut your pie hole. You're a fine one to talk.
I must look.
A knight.
What's up?
I was just thinking. I've got a long way to go.
Ah, you mean the knights?
So many more pieces
They're
of
in a
clothing to
different
get.
league to us.
Yeah,
People
he's
may fear us mercenaries, but they look down on us too.
I'll join them.
no, that's his little dream that he has, is to be the knight still.
Follow me, and I swear I'll make knights out of all of you.
I know you will.
Even the wizards, wizard knights. You have to multi-class.
I need to sort out a few things here before the ball. You can go
We will
take a
all
look
walk around in heavy, bulky
Knowing the
armor,
layout of the castle might come in handy. Oh yeah.
despite the
want to
fact
go
that our
back,
current clothing
show
seems
this
to be
to the guard
rather
at the
efficient
gate.
at stopping swords.
I own a ship. Quite natural, considering my status as an import trader. Why don't you accompany me? Spending dusk on a boat is particularly enjoyable.
You do talk about yourself a lot.
And this is just me kind of. So,
What did you say?
anybody that you see
Isn't that wonderful?
animating at each other, they're all having conversations, and it's kind of neat. You can, still walk up to them and just eavesdrop on their conversation. Just adds a little color to the environment.
Is Lord Gerard's betrothed. Today will mark Lady Callista's debut in high society.
The Rambold family's position, combined with the Argonon family's assets, will surely change the balance of power within the Empire.
Also, it's kind of neat for the dialogue.
It seems the Lazarus
They did not use like generic English accent.
Army, isn't he? But I heard
Like everybody in here is going to be using a posh accent, and you'll notice that the people that you bump into outside all sound like they were from Essex.
I last saw Lady Callista when she was a mere slip of a girl. I'm sure she must have grown into a fine young woman. I can't wait to see her.
Really reminds me of That voice that Eddie Izzard used is, oh, you're a plumber. What on earth is that?
The Queen. Yep, faceless assassins. Good. Glad you're here too.
Can you tell me what color dress Lady Callista
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sorry, milady. I do not know.
You don't?
And you hear that the maid, who's the servant, sounds like she has less education.
The courtyard ahead is so
Oh, don't know me, lady.
soothing. There's nothing like a beautiful garden to free the spirit.
Boy, those two sound a lot like
Is that one of your friends bellowing in the courtyard? Can't you do something?
the two
I can't leave
queens.
my post.
The two queens from King's Quest. I think it must have been 6.
You want to say that to my face? Come on, then.
I don't think I've played a King's Quest since the since like the Tandy 1000.
I heard the way you said
Oh, damn.
mercenary just now.
And?
That
That is what you are, is it not?
I'm saying I can't stand your holier-than-thou attitude.
Your delightful manners are just what one would
That didn't
expect
take long.
from a mercenary.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want your
Oh.
ass kicked, don't you? Then bring it!
Stay your blade.
General Astar.
Oh, good. Count Dracula's here.
Yeah.
You want some as well, you old git?
Lady Mercenary.
Boy, he does got a strong Castlevania vibe going on.
However,
What is a
this is causing
mercenary?
quite a
A
spectacle.
miserable pile of
So
secrets.
would you humor me and leave your weapon sheathed?
He has his own regal theme.
Sure, whatever. You've killed the mood now anyway. And I've got better things to do.
A minor crisis averted? This day is a joyous one. We ought to enjoy it.
I do like the designs.
Sir Therius, what were you thinking? No one would believe
They're
you were
obviously,
knighted for
they're
behaving in
higher
such a
ranking
manner.
knights, but it's like a,
The public expects us to act with decorum at all times.
it's like
Betray that
gold
trust
insets
is
and all that
great
on it, so
dishonor.
you can tell that they're
My
going to be
sincere
special
apologies.
characters.
Yeah.
Well, like every character that I see in here now, I'm trying to think of who they are from Final Fantasy.
Raise your head, Therius. No need to look so depressed.
Kind of just wish
My
this got ported
apologies,
to something
General.
that could push a little harder.
Yeah, there were
I just paid a
questions
visit to the
asked
castle barracks.
if it was going to get ported to the Switch,
see.
but
Your thoughts,
he
General.
said as of now that he had no plans of doing that,
Lazarus
which is
Island
unfortunate.
too peaceful. The result? Knights who forget their swords.
Because I think this game would have looked so much better on
I agree, General.
on a later generation
The knights
console.
I see here are totally
Yeah.
devoid of aspirations. Indeed, the mercenary we just met seemed much more adept as a swordsman.
But at the same time, I do like that Nintendo
Quite.
has never put a lot of focus
There is.
into how
I'm
graphically
thinking of
impressive a
training
game
another
is.
knight here.
You wish to take on a new pupil?
You're leaving me?
That worry, I hear. Fear not. I doubt anyone could surpass you. Therius, I feel
Starts
that
blushing and
true
kicking
peace
stones.
on This island hides something darker. If there is anywhere that requires honorable knights, is it not this island?
Agreed. With each day that goes by, more pain is caused throughout the Empire by the land's decay. And this island is a key location. So having a knight here who the people can trust could ensure peace throughout the entire Empire.
Indeed. So Therius, when
Just
that
one
time
knight.
comes, we
Yeah.
must work together with that person.
Yes, General. It will be as you
Foreshadowing for a future companion?
There he is. It's just you and me. No need to be so formal.
wish. As you command.
Okay,
Darius, I
Dad.
just said not to. No. No wonder you're not a hit with the ladies.
Oh,
Ouch.
The city's nice enough, but the castle's full of some
Good.
right
Just started you in the fountain.
Yeah.
That General Astar.
Oh.
Now there's a man who deserves respect. He wields the mantle of authority.
Guess I don't
well.
Guess you don't really mind soggy socks.
I heard General Astar is searching the castle for something.
I heard it's something to do with the decaying of the lands within the Empire.
You heard about that? The whole
Yeah.
decaying of the lands.
I do like that everybody, like all the NPCs, that like they're all scripted movements, but
How she faltered when she saw General Astar's magnificent form.
I do like that you can still interrupt them and just plow into them, though.
Entry is forbidden to all but knights. Leave immediately.
That General.
All right.
Fan.
What's the matter? Are you lost?
Oh, you
This is
guys
my
were right
first
over
time
here.
as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get lost. Hey, Therius.
General, I'm sure one of the servants would guide you if you asked.
And make me look like a fool? Certainly not. So you see, if you're seeking a guide, you might wish to look
Men don't
elsewhere.
ask for directions.
What's the matter? Are you... This is my first...
General.
And maybe... So you see...
Blah, 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 blah.
Woman raised her hand.
Well, all these castles in these RPGs really go ham.
Yeah.
Zoran's flashed her fangs,
It's one of those things where it's like, how long does this take to build?
Trouble. By the way, I think Dagran's all done with the preparations. He should
I
still be
mean-
on the second floor, near the top of the stairs.
You get enough bodies, you can have it done pretty quick. That was just me testing if the
We finished sorting out the details.
ambient lighting
Ready,
was an
sir?
actual thing.
Right. Time for work. Don't let me down.
No, don't worry, I will.
One kidnapped princess coming up.
Lady Callista's engagement was to be celebrated with an extravagant ball.
Uh,
Nobles and aristocrats
here's that
gathered
other
from
thing
all
about,
over,
you notice the ones in the background, their frame rate's a little janky.
It's like Pokemon Sapphire and Violet in here.
Zale, we're on duty.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
But there's almost nothing to do.
Well, you better get used to it. This might
I'm
not be
bored.
If we play our cards right, we'll be attending these events regularly.
Come on. Do you really believe
But
that?
this sucks.
Just pay attention. You don't want to embarrass yourself when the time comes. If we can impress people now, then becoming knights might not be a fantasy. Please, Zale, this is important.
You want to be
Hey,
knights so you can do
take
more
a
of
look.
this.
That's our boss, Count Arganan.
I just want them
Hey,
to say Astar again.
Take a look. He was the previous Count's younger brother, had no title of his own. but the previous count suddenly died some years ago. His daughter, Callista, should have succeeded him. But she's a woman, and at the time she was just a child. So that was when our boss stepped in to be the head of the family. That said, it's not all due to luck. He's got cunning and guile too. In only a few years, he's expanded his family's power and influence significantly. And that man next to him is Lord Jural, heir to the house of Duke Rambolt. He's the man Lady Callista is going to marry.
Watch out for the son of Jural.
The house of Rambolt is famous for having imperial
Jural,
blood in
where
its
have I heard
lineage,
that name before?
But it's a house on the decline. Lord Jural's marriage to
Ah,
the
there
daughter
we
of
go.
a mere count can only be a play for power. They can see that the house of Argonon is on the rise.
Lords and ladies, presenting.
Well, I'm glad he told me all that so I didn't have to learn about it myself.
Yeah.
There's jiggle physics in here for some reason.
Wow. How much was sacrificed on the Wii for jiggle physics?
Well, my Wii started smoking around this time.
And pulling at its collar.
Yeah. Oh no! The girl that we thought wasn't the princess, totally.
Your beauty knows no bounds. Look at this robe.
Boy, they give this character. So this is really good character design. They literally animated him with a punchable face. You know the posh, I smell something stinky around me.
Yeah. What a punchable face.
Zale, look, isn't that...
No doubt. It's Lisa.
Oh, that's a shock.
It's like...
Is it though?
Completely different person.
Zale, nobles are out of our league. All the more so with the Count's niece. Try and forget what happened last night, for both your sakes.
You're not gonna get any of that, pal.
Look, there's something wrong with Lady Callista.
But I'm pure of heart. The bird said so.
That last one had questions.
Where are you going, my muse?
I must apologize, Lord Jural. I feel somewhat woozy.
He's wearing hairpins.
Wait,
Oh, Mr. Quiet and Broody guy, that's totally not going to be a bad guy.
Such a delicate flower, no doubt nervous. It is her first time at such a magnificent ball, you see.
Who are you talking to?
Looks like Lady Callista.
Well, he's
makes
so
her
important that he
exit.
doesn't really have to be
Zale,
talking
listen
to
me.
anyone.
Don't get involved. Forget everything that happened.
Yep, here I go. I'm gonna totally not get involved.
Oi, you! Get back
Just
to
gonna
your
go
post.
over here.
Let me pass. I need to go outside.
What are you yapping on about? Get back to your post.
Oh boy. Hey.
Means standing behind the column and looking at the wall.
There was a change to the roster. Weren't you paying attention?
I have heard nothing of the sort.
That's odd. Look, come with me and we'll go and sort this out.
I cannot leave my position unguarded.
Well said. Zale, new orders. Guard this spot until we get back.